about 2 feet up, and you hear like a horrible grinding sound, and then it stops.
Okay, I'll go under.
You're gonna go up. So you look under. It's not just like a door. It's a block of stone, and it's going to be about a 10-foot crawl.
Holy shit. I get under and like haul ass under it.
So you're like,
Yeah.
roll me a 20-sided dice for me.
What?
What did you just tell me what I got? 7? So you get about Zhulzuk, you see him like drop. He just barely fits under the gap with his armor and everything, and he starts like commando crawling into there, and you can hear his armor dragging across the ground, and then all of a sudden the door like groans and kind of drops an inch.
Zhulzuk, get out of there!
Go faster, I'm not stopping.
You get out the other side, and there's a stairwell going up again, and you can see light.
Is there any like bricks or rocks I can throw underneath of it to jam it up?
On this side,
Yeah.
there's nothing.
Jam it up, I say.
Can I try and use the 2 pieces of broken stone arm to wedge it?
You can try.
Okay, what should I roll?
Give me an intelligence check.
He's a nice DM.
Intelligence.
Okay, not too bad. That's 15.
15. It looks okay. You think with your thieves' tools you could probably get it. There's like you probably have a wedge or something in your thieves' tools that you think could have that with that stone work could probably really
Hold it up.
Keep it there.
if you want to try.
I can't tell you who you're speaking to, but you're probably speaking to me. Yeah.
I assume you have thieves' tools.
I do. Yeah. I'm going to help Granny Murk and wedge this.
So you can make an intelligence check as well, but you can add your proficiency bonus because you're proficient with thieves' tools.
Cool beans. Intelligence is 0.
Anyone in our party who can feel? So I'm kind of feeling it.
10?
10.
So you think you've done a better job
Okay.
of it?
All right. That should hold for at least the time that we have to get through it.
Well,
I think.
no time like present. She takes off the helmet, throws it away.
Come.
Go.
Granny goes? Give me a
Yeah.
D6
I throw a rope under and like say grab on.
Okay. So Jill throwing the okay.
Yeah, roll these.
I
What'd you get?
did this.
There's no modifiers, just whatever you roll.
This is a 4.
A 4? So Granny gets about halfway under and grabs your rope, and
then I'll
you
just
give her a
start
pull, and you guys hear the door again shift under the weight, and it actually cracks the arm. The arm is still there, but it's now got weight on that arm that Granny put in there.
I'll haul her out as quick as I can.
Okay.
Then I'll throw the rope under if she gets through and next, let's go, move.
I'm going.
Okay.
I'm going.
Give me a D20 check.
Good luck, Rudy.
As Chirp goes under.
See you on the other side, my friend.
Oh,
Maybe.
that sounds so final. I don't like it. Jesus. 4.
4?
I rolled a 4. Do I add anything?
So Chirp is just almost out when you hear like another crack and a pop, and the Rutabaga, the only one on the other side, sees the arm shatter, and the door drops like a full 6 inches, and your legs are still under there.
Wow, that's really
you
not
maybe
very
even
catchy.
feel them just touch the back of your heels, and then the door stops again.
Go, move, let's go.
I'm out. Oh, I thought I was out.
Does he make
I'm
You're
still
out now.
going, yeah.
You're out now.
Alright.
So now the gap is from about 2 feet where it was before. It's down to 6 inches, and the arm is just like rubble underneath now.
But can a goblin still fit under
You're
there?
small, so you can.
Yeah?
It's gonna be tight.
Alright, it's gonna back up, kind of shake out, loosen up a bit, limber up. Spits on his palms and
Get the rope. Get the rope.
gets
get the
ready
rope.
for the dive, and he's gonna do a.
Don't
Wait, hold
roll.
on. Film this.
Don't roll a 1.
Let's go. Hold on.
Okay, before actually, Rebecca, wait a second. Wait, hold on a second. Granny is going to.
We don't have time to hold on. This thing is gonna fall.
I
Move.
drop flat and I move myself so about 1/3 of my body is underneath it.
Yes.
But there's enough space for Rebecca to crawl, and I wait. And I have shield ready to action.
Okay.
Cash money. Let's go, boys.
Is it a 1?
It's a 1.
It's a 1.
Oh my gosh! Are you kidding me? So, okay. So Rutabaga is like getting pulled along under. He can see Granny, and he's like getting closer. And then you just hear this horrible like, ka-chink, and the stone just falls. And you're gonna cast shield.
Yes.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make an attack roll with the stone.
Okay.
You get to raise your armor class by 5 though. So what's your AC normally?
15.
15. Now, unfortunately, you're prone, so I'm gonna roll with advantage. So
Do you want this on film
Wait,
too?
yeah, film this.
with +5, you have a
red
you have a
button.
20 armor class. Okay.
Yeah, wow, hang on a second. It's done something weird.
Just hit the red button when you want to start
Yeah,
filming.
I don't think the film works though. Do you have an Android?
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
Yeah, it does. Okay.
That yeah.
Okay, here we go. Rolling.
I want to see my face.
19. With the bonus.
Oh no!
Oh.
So your heel, your foot, gets crushed under the door, and we'll see how much damage. Poor. 7 damage.
Well, I'm at -3.
So it like hits Rutabaga's foot, and he like it just passes out for the pain.
Okay, I was under 2.
Well, you were casting under it, so
No, I thought I would because
no,
it says
you were
around you.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're
Okay,
fine.
are you sure? Because that's not how the spell works.
That's fine. I'm gonna let it work.
All right.
If I got to the other end, Granny would have.
Your shield basically around you bubbled underneath it.
Okay. All right.
It gave Rutabaga a little bit of extra armor class, but it still wasn't enough.
Is my foot like demolished now?
What
I
are you
stand
guys
up
gonna
and
do?
say, well, time to move on.
You can't leave Rudy.
I give Zhulzuk a slight look, and I examine. Okay, now we are playing Goblins and Hobgoblins. What I would like to do is say we need to deal with this. Zuck, cut her foot up. Cut his foot up.
Done. I'll walk up to Phil.
This is before you actually do it, because I'm talking to the DM. This is the Goblin, in my opinion, version of stabilizing. If it's crushed, it's not going to be usable, so we need to bind it up. So the first way to do that is to cut off the limb.
So cutting off the limb will immediately give Rutabaga 2 failures on his death save.
But science.
But science.
At which point you can make a medicine check.
Why don't I just do a medicine check right away?
Well, you can make a medicine check after the leg comes off, right?
The whole leg? Like, what about just the
No, we're
bottom
talking
of
about the
leg?
foot.
I feel like the foot, if it's trapped, we're gonna get disadvantage or something.
So if you
That's what I feel like.
cut Rutabaga's foot off,
What's the ground like underneath?
rock.
Rock, yeah, okay. We're not going to be able to dig it out.
I know how to make a
At
tourniquet.
foot.
You could pull.
I'll pull.
You pull.
Oh, I hate
These
most
are
of
my
what's going on.
No.
So
I'll try to save as much
you
as
lean down, you get a good grip on Rutabaga's leg armor, give it a good yank, make a strength check.
Now I'm passed out, right?
Yes.
So, it's the worst.
14.
14. It does not come out. You're like, "Ugh." Give me a death save
Ooh.
as you lie there.
So at this point, my plan won't work.
7.
Failure.
Oh,
So-
I'll try
I
again.
thought it was another one.
This time I'll put my foot up against like the rock and like really like.
Okay.
I'm gonna help.
You're gonna help?
I'm gonna help.
So you make a strength check with advantage.
Okay.
Because Chirp's in there with you.
Oh, that's good.
Wait, if they do this now, would I die? Because 2 death
18.
saves.
No,
What's
no,
that?
the
18.
chopping off
18?
the 2 death saves.
His foot slides out.
Okay.
It's magical healing.
Pulverized.
Magical healing will be
We'll fix
fine.
it. Yeah.
But currently, Rutabaga is not walking on that foot.
If I try and cauterize the rune with underwhelming fireball.
Give me another death save. On a 1, you will die.
Oh, man.
Wait, do the
Remember what happened last time you said if you roll.
I know, but
Are we good to go?
Big money, no whammies.
Big money.
18.
That's a pretty crispy
18?
18.
Yeah.
So that's a success.
Rutabaga's come
Does
back
anyone
from
want to
I'll
do a medicine
stabilize,
check?
yeah.
I'm gonna do it. Oh my god. Ah!
Do you have good medicine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I have +2. Is anybody better than that?
I would like to help, but
Okay,
no.
so
You can
advantage.
assist. So she rolls with advantage.
Woo!
What'd you roll?
I need to walk around.
What'd you
I
roll?
think she rolled a 1, then a 1.
Did you roll a 1 and then a 1?
That is exactly what just happened.
Are you serious?
You need to make another death save, and on a 1 you will die.
On anything lower than 10? Oh no, because she okay,
Yeah, I got the
She
second.
has one failure and one success.
I'm not filming this time.
Hey,
This is-
someone want to give me inspiration?
I would give it to
I'm not a
you.
bard.
Failure.
Failure. So we
Got
have
six.
2 fails.
I'll
and
do a
success.
medicine check.
Oh my god!
I would like to help.
So you're rolling medicine with.
Oh, that's a 20.
You stabilize.
Everyone get on my back. I'll carry you through this.
I really want to know what Granny did. Like,
I'm gonna say Granny like went down to sort of make sure the foot was intact and maybe put her thumb through something.
Twice.
or no, I was imagining, crunch.
just like, oh, that was very soft.
Oh, it's just dislocated.
Oh,
Oh, yikes. Big yikes.
So yeah,
So yeah.
I need water.
She'll be okay.
So do I wake up?
oh god no.
Oh.
Rutabaga's like,
to the person who gave me these dice, you know who you are.
up yours.
Do you have more dice to use? Because
Okay, all right, yeah, no, that's
like
sorry.
lock that one up.
Yeah, I'm gonna Lord Bailey these
He needs
ones.
to be
That's-
punished.
Don't roll a 1. That's gonna be
So-
the name of this
How many
episode.
rolls
I'm gonna change up the map,
did we do?
and we'll be right back. All right.
I
So-
have royal blood. You can't leave me behind.
What?
Is that a rope bridge? We're about to go. Whoops.
Yeet.
So you reach the top of the tunnel, and this tunnel has brought you under that peak, that lower peak, and you've risen significantly again. And as you come out, there's sort of a built ledge and a rope bridge suspended over a very deep canyon that is basically the canyon between the 2 peaks at the top of the mountain. On the far side, you can see a flat bit of carved stone, and it has stairs leading up off it to additional platforms of flat stone.
So both stair sets are going up?
That's right.
Okay.
Towards your, for lack of a direction, we'll say to the north, you can see that those stairs lead up to a building that's almost tower-like. It is a big round turret, but is not particularly tall. It probably only has 2 floors to it. And it has a steeped roof over top of it, and the roof has seen better days. The wind has not been kind to the roof. There's lots of holes and things like that in it. It looks out into the tundra again. This end, the southern end of this chasm that this bridge spans, it sort of gets narrower, and you can see a great temple at the top of the steps here, and a set of very large double doors leading into it. However, it was once probably a large round stone building and like a big domed roof. The domed roof is shattered and looks like it has collapsed inward. And you feel as though this damage is recent, and every so often there is a flash of light from inside that massive temple. Also on the platform directly across from you, there is a stone door, much like the one that you had to crawl under, and it is embedded in the side of the mountain. And to go any higher, you would have to do some serious climbing. You are pretty much at the summit. The main peak still climbs. It would be somewhere down to the south here, and you could still, but it's all ice and snow covered. So you have a sort of a very stout tower to the north. You have a ruined temple to the south, and you have a door that would lead west. But you are on a ledge with about a 25-foot gap across.
How's the bridge look?
The bridge, it looks surprisingly stable. That being said, in the wind, it does have a bit of move to it. It is certainly not a tension bridge, at least.
So I'll tie him to my back.
Yes.
So I have my arms free to.
So Rutabaga is kind of like C-3PO on your back.
Yeah.
Just slumped.
And the leg even bends that way and everything.
Yeah, it's up beside your head like this.
His leg does not look good.
Oh dear.
Okay. And I'll start heading across.
Okay. So there are ropes to
Yeah.
guide yourself with. So I'd like you just to make a dexterity check going across the bridge. You can use acrobatics if you have it.
It's okay. 14.
14. You make it across.
Oh.
You make it across. And once you get there,
Greeted.
you hear the whistle of an arrow, and from the tower to the north, in the windows, you can see a number of skeletal archers with bows, and they are firing not at you, but at your friends on the other side. However, with the winds, they are firing at disadvantage. I'll let everybody know. So we got Granny over there, and that certainly does not hit. And no. 9s don't hit, right?
That is fortunately correct.
So 2 arrows whistle from the tower and sort of ping, ping off the rocks.
Can I see them?
You can see them.
Eldritch Blast.
Go right ahead.
Oh.
I would
No.
like to underwhelming fireball.
And what would Chirp like to do, if anything?
Book it.
He's going to cross?
Yeah.
Okay.
18.
Your underwhelming hit.
Yay!
Give me some damage from that. And Chirp, can you give me an acrobatics check as you cross the bridge?
Come on, what's the
11.
11. That is enough. So Chirp gets across. And what does Granny roll?
max damage 10?
10?
Oops, sorry.
So it catches the skeletal archer up in the shoulder, and you see him sort of slump for a moment, and then he gets up and fires again. There's 2 of them firing. So they shoot again, this time down at Zuck and Chirp. So on Chirp we have
I turn my back towards.
Oh
Chirp is a 9, and you're going to use a human. You're going to use
Goblin
An
shield.
unconscious shield.
Rutabaga as a shield. I'll give you a +2 cover
That's
bonus.
what Zuck would do.
Okay.
Book them.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
No? Okay. So you quickly turn, and the 2 arrows fly, and you guys can react again. What does Zuck want to do?
I'll cast again.
Okay.
What's better? 19?
19?
Yeah.
That is a hit. Are you hitting the same one Granny hit or a different one?
Same one. 11 damage.
11. He shatters. Granny?
Yeah, same again. Same again, only 5 damage.
5 damage? Okay. Hits that one in the shoulder, and does Chirp do anything this time?
Yep.
No,
I'll put an arrow in one of the windows.
Okay, roll the hit.
24.
That's a hit.
That'll do, don't
Well,
you?
24.
That'll do, Donkey. That'll do.
And 4 damage.
4. Okay, he's still not down.
And then can I hide? Can I get my back up against that so I don't get
Yeah, that's sort of like a cliff. So like there's a drop there. The stairs are cut into it. So you use that for cover.
I can use my bonus action to hide behind that, yeah.
Does Granny or Zhulzuk want to move?
Yeah, I'll go over to the cover, I guess. As well.
Granny's gonna stay and keep firing.
Keep firing?
Yep.
Okay. So I'll do my shot. And this is at Granny. She's the only one in the open. 12.
Yeah, that hits.
It does hit?
Yep.
Oh.
4.
Granny goes down.
So
Yep.
you see Granny slump against the rocks across the bridge.
Carry you all.
And it's now Chirp and Zhulzuk's turn.
I missed.
I'm gonna move up, and as I'm moving, pop a shot, and then hide behind this cliff.
Yep, you could go right to the top actually and get against the wall if you want.
I would love that.
That would be
which window is he? Where's the?
It's above.
Oh, it's not like I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll like shoot from here and
Yep,
then move into.
and then move there into the blind spot.
Some
Yep.
tactics.
10 to hit.
10 does not hit.
Didn't think so.
But you are in the blind spot of the tower. He would have to literally lean out and look straight down to see you.
Cool. Yep.
And now it is his turn, so he will fire at Zuck, even though Zuck has cover, so I'm going to give you an extra +2 to be hit. With disadvantage at the lowest, so 13. Zhulzuk's turn. So you pop out and trade a shot, nothing.
Over the shoulder.
And Chirp, what does Chirp want to do?
Kill it.
So it's on top of the building, just to be clear, or is the second?
It's in a
story
window on the second. There's two levels to this squat tower. There's a main level, which if you open the door, you're in the main level.
Okay.
And it's on the second level, shooting out a window.
Okay. I'll pop out, fire off a shot, and then pop back in.
Okay, so you run out.
Natural 20.
There you go.
Natty 20.
Nice.
That's gonna be 6 damage on my first dice.
Yep.
And then how do you do crits?
Just roll that dice again.
Just roll the dice. So 6 plus 2 is gonna be 8 damage.
Plus your dex bonus.
You added twice?
Yeah.
No, just once.
So 8 total.
8?
I rolled 3 on the first one and 2
Oh,
on the
okay,
second.
okay. I thought you rolled 6. Okay, so that arrow goes up and you see it go right through the thing's skull, and then it disappears. It falls down up in the second floor.
I'm gonna turn around and just hit this like super just shit-eating swagger. Like my kill count is so good today. And then
And then you look back and Grady's lying on the ground. Make it
we
death
should
save.
fix that.
Should go help her.
Yeah, we should.
I've got